In the modern landscape of luxury fashion, few names evoke such immediate associations with seduction, precision, and unapologetic opulence as Tom Ford. Both the designer and the brand represent a singular vision, a meticulously constructed world where craftsmanship meets provocation and elegance is laced with eroticism. But Tom Ford is more than sleek lines and cinematic allure. This is the architecture of seduction, a critical history of the Tom Ford brand. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Couture. I am your host, Akira Leigh. Let's dive right in. To understand the Tom Ford brand, one must begin with the man himself, Thomas Carlyle Ford. Born in Austin, Texas in 1961, Ford's early education in art history and architecture at Parsons School of Design profoundly shaped his approach to fashion. His garments are not merely designed, they are constructed, often with an architectural sensibility that prioritizes clean lines, structural integrity, and spatial awareness. Ford's ascent to prominence was catalyzed not through his eponymous label, but through his transformative work at Gucci and later Yves Saint Laurent. Taking the reins as Gucci's creative director in 1994, Ford resuscitated the flailing house with a potent cocktail of sensuality, modernism, and cultural irreverence. His tenure at Gucci and later YSL established his reputation as a designer capable of not only understanding brand DNA, but re-engineering it for contemporary appetites. In 2005, following his departure from Gucci Group, Tom Ford launched his own brand, positioning it as a high luxury label that would transcend traditional fashion categories. From inception, the Tom Ford brand was conceived as a lifestyle universe, a curated world spanning menswear, womenswear, accessories, eyewear, fragrance, beauty, and eventually, film. Ford's debut offerings, particularly in menswear, redefined contemporary male luxury. His tailoring, characterized by razor-sharp lapels, exaggerated shoulders, and plush fabrics like velvet and silk, evoked old Hollywood glamour while injecting modern sensuality, unlike the minimalist, deconstructed aesthetics dominating early 2000s runways. Ford's vision was lush, cinematic, and meticulously finished. At the core of the Tom Ford brand is a design language rooted in seduction, both subtle and overt. Ford understands clothing as a form of psychological armor, constructing garments that exude confidence, sexual power, and control. For women, his collections are defined by body-conscious silhouettes, plunging necklines, metallic fabrics, and meticulous tailoring, garments that celebrate rather than conceal the form. His evening wear invokes the legacy of Halston and Yves Saint Laurent, yet is unmistakably modern in its clean execution and provocative details. The fragrance and beauty empire, democratizing luxury. An essential component of the Tom Ford brand's success lies in its expansion into fragrance and beauty. Launched in 2006 with Black Orchid, the fragrance line became a pillar of the brand's identity, opulent, gender-fluid, and unrelentingly bold. Subsequent collections, including Tom Ford Private Blend, introduced niche, high-concept scents to a broader audience. Ford's beauty line launched in 2011, and it echoed his aesthetic values: rich pigments, sleek packaging, and products designed to enhance one's allure with precision. This strategic diversification not only broadened brand's accessibilities, but reinforced the Tom Ford universe. The Tom Ford brand represents more than luxury apparel. It epitomizes a cultural ideal of curated desire. Ford reintroduced glamour into a post-minimalist, post-grunge fashion climate, reminding both designers and consumers of the power embedded in presentation, precision, and seduction. Critically, the brand has also faced valid discourse regarding inclusivity and accessibility. Ford's early campaigns, often hypersexualized and boundary-pushing, sparked debates around objectification and representation, yet these conversations are inseparable from Ford's deliberate strategy, fashion as provocation, designed to elicit response. In recent years, the brand has evolved toward greater diversity in casting, nuanced explorations of masculinity and femininity, and continued emphasis on craftsmanship over trend. In 2023, Tom Ford sold his brand to Estee Lauder companies for $2.8 billion, a strategic move securing the brand's legacy within the global luxury landscape. Though Ford himself stepped down as creative director, the brand remains synonymous with his DNA, architectural precision, cinematic seduction, and an unwavering commitment to craftsmanship. The history of Tom Ford brand is, at its core, a masterclass in image construction. Through his work, Ford has demonstrated that fashion is more than fabric. It is architecture, identity, cultural dialogue rendered in textile form. In an era increasingly defined by digital consumption, Tom Ford's legacy endures as a blueprint for enduring luxury. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Let's Talk Couture. I have been your host, Akira Leigh. Stay tuned. Mwah.